Getting there. Now, if you watch that movie, Masada, man, you can tell Esau been studying us, man, because they had built like a bridge in that movie to get up to the mountain, and they had Jake's, which is Judah, Benjamin, and Levi over there at that time, the Southern Kingdom. They was building that ramp to get up on the in Masada, and Jake wouldn't even fight. Jake wouldn't even fight, man. He wouldn't even fight the Roman army. That's the same way today. Jake won't even help each other out. But even though that's going to them plagues, you know, them curses, I mean, Salak and Deuteronomy 28 and 15 on down, even though it's going into that, but it just show you, man, that Esau been studying us, and he know, man, Jake ain't gonna do nothing. And just like when they come with this martial law and besiege the cities, Jake gonna be helping Esau fight his own people. The same way they built that bridge in Masada, the same way they're gonna be doing it today. 2/3 is Esau support, man, of our own people. Now, you know, to prove.
We should get a precept to that.
Okay.
What you just read in that story. This is Matthew 11 and 12. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violent take it by force.
Yep, the violence taken by force. Who is the violent man? Esau. You see?
Yeah. The Romans back then.
Yeah, and this in America is the extension of the Roman Empire. We have showed you throughout the scriptures, if you've been watching our videos, the other brothers' videos, and the elders' videos. We've been showing you that America is the extension of the Roman Empire. Give me Luke 20, 21, and 20. To link up with that.
This is Luke 21 and 20.
Right.
And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with the armies.
What armies? The Roman armies, which is about to come past again, because there's nothing new up under the sun. Ecclesiastes chapter 1. Okay?
Then know that the desolation therefore is nigh.
Right.
Then let them which are in Judah flee to the mountains.
That mountain retreat, which is Masada, which I was talking about. You see, and remember we was reading in Babylon Timbuktu how the Romans, which was Edomites, which was white people, besieged Masada, and they ran up into the mountain.
And let them which are up in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto. That's
talking about Jerusalem, because the Most High, Yahweh Shem Hawashai, was warning us, because he always sent warnings whenever we about to let destruction come upon us for breaking the commandments. So he told them, look, don't go back into Jerusalem. It's over for that place. You see? The prophets got to be fulfilled, so I'm warning y'all. Don't go back in there, all right?
For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled.
See? Keep going.
But woe unto them that are with child.
Woe unto them that were child. Destruction. The same way today. When they was in Masada, they was it was cannibalism, and they was eating because they had been in there for like 4 years. And then they committed suicide, but it was cannibalism. They was eating their kids, eating their shoes, eating their belts. You see? That's the same way it's gonna be today. You see? In 2012, Lord willing, speed this up. You see? Speed it up, man. You see? Lord willing, he speeded up. Man, we want 2012, this to be the year, man. This be the year the Most High bring the sledgehammer all the way down. And you women with them kids, you gonna eat them.
But woe unto them are with child.
Right.
And to them that give suck in those days.
Yeah, you infants, all the infants, you see, you gonna eat them. Thus said Yahweh Shem Shai. Thus say the Holy Bible. You see? The King James Bible. You see? It's all in there, man. It's all in the scriptures.
For there shall be great distress in the land and wrath upon this people.
It happened then when the Romans besieged that, which was white people, Edomites. It's going to happen today.
Come.
You see? Same thing coming back around. And I'm going to show you, give me Deuteronomy. Was it 28 and
47.
28 and
It's coming so swift.
yeah.
That's 28 and 49.
Start at 50.
About the eagle. 50.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 28 and 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, not show favor to the young, and it shall eat the fruit of thy cattle.
Right, because the same way they besieged Jerusalem, and took all their land. When you watch that movie Masada, you'll see it. The Romans occupied all that. In the same way, when we built up this empire, which is America, for the Edomites, we didn't get nothing. Same way. They came over here and occupied the North American Indians in the Latin tribes' land. All right?
And the fruit of thy land until thy be destroyed.
Right.
Which also shall not leave thee neither corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of thy kind.
Yeah. So they stuck y'all on reservations to starve. You see, and you ain't got nothing. You see? All right, keep going.
Or flocks of thy sheep until he have destroyed thee.
Yep. Just like they besieged Jerusalem, same way they did it here. You see? When they came over here. When Christopher Columbus came to South America. You see? All right, keep going.
And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates until thy high and fenced walls come down.
That's right, because that happened during the time of Masada. You see? And it's going to happen again. Because your defense walls is your neighborhoods and your houses. You see? Today. All right, keep going.
Wherein thou trusted throughout all thy land, and he shall besiege thee in all thy gates thereof, all thy land, which the Lord thy God have given thee.
Right.
And thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body.
See? That's what happened. It said, y'all shall eat the fruit of thy own body. That's going into Masada in 70 AD, and that's going to be again in 2012, Lord willing.
And thou shalt eat the fruit of thy own body and the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, which the Lord thy power have given thee, in the siege and in the straightness wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee.
That's right, see? And I said 2012, Lord willing. Don't sit there and say, oh, you said it's going to come in 2012. I said, Lord willing. Man, you got to stress that, man, because there's a lot of idiots on that YouTube, all right?
So that a man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
Same way when they were building up that, when they was besieging Masada and they were building up that ramp, that was evil towards the brothers. Because you weren't supposed to help no other nation but your brothers. You see? And it's going to be the same way this time. Because guess what? You got 2/3 of Israel in the military. You see? Going to be evil towards their brother. All right, keep going.
And toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
Right, because he ain't going to have no food. And when you got kids and you got a family and you ain't got no food, it's cutthroat season. You see, that becomes a nuisance. Talking about I'm hungry, I'm this, I'm that. That becomes a nuisance on the man. In this society, you used to having it, and when it get took, And that woman steady over there running